loves, it's Sam. So today I'm going to do a how to keep bath time fun video. And this, I know a lot of kids really love bath time, and then there's some that just really don't like bath time. So I just kind of wanted to give you my tips on what I've kind of learned having two children that view bath time differently, of how to keep them entertained and make it a little bit, you know, more fun for them when they are having a bath. So Phoenix absolutely loves the bath. Like, it's his favorite thing to do in the world. Lily is like, it really depends on the day. Some days she's like not into it at all. Some days she is like, yeah, that's cool, but she doesn't love bath time. Phoenix loves it. He would stay in there forever. Lily is like, this is cool, but I'm ready to get out when I'm washed. Like, she'll, you know what I mean? She doesn't want to linger around in there and stay in there forever. However, lately she's been really, really loving it, and I just wanted to show you the things that we have been using. Some of them are super duper new. So the first thing is, like, I usually just use a cup just to rinse off their hair. I always put a towel in front of their eyes because I know when I was a kid I hated getting water in my eyes. I know technically you should probably just like let them like deal with it so that when they grow up they won't be bothered, but you know what, I'm not that kind of person. I don't like to just let my kids deal with things. I like them to be comfortable and make things an enjoyable experience because I'm really particular and I wouldn't want that in my face. What I do is get a cup and then get a flannel, just like one of those little kids mitts. Ours is in the wash right now, but it's like got a little froggy on it, so it's kind of cute. And I just go like this so that their eyes are covered so it's not going to drip all in their eyes and nose. And we make it a game of counting. So I always ask them, before I start to like pour the water on their head to get their hair all wet, I always ask them, how many times do you think it's going to take today? And then they'll say 5 or 6 or 10 or whatever. And so we count each time I pour the water over their head, 1, 2, 3, and so on until all their hair is wet. And then they like to, it's like, it kind of makes it a game for them because then they're like, oh, this is so fun. Maybe hopefully I'll guess the right number of how many it will take. Same with like once you've shampooed their hair, then I ask them how many times do you think it'll take to get all the bubbles away, and then they count. So it's a really fun game for them to do, and it's also a really great way to incorporate counting into your bath time. The next thing is to get something that smells good that they think is fun to have in their hair or on their body. So we use the Honest shampoo and body wash. This is sweet orange vanilla, and I always like let them have a smell first, and they say, oh, that's so yummy, that smells nice. Maybe if your kids like Hello Kitty, or if they like Mickey Mouse, trying to find something that is like, you know, they have like those the character body washes or shampoos. My kids aren't too bothered, but they do like to have stuff that smells good, and so do I, because number one, they smell good, but then they like to smell it too, and they say, oh, it smells so yummy, like oranges or whatever it smells like. So I love this one. It's really nice. It's like super natural, and it smells like a creamsicle, so your kids are gonna smell super duper good. Okay, the next thing is these little things, and they are so cool. They're the Avon Naturals Kids Bath Time Body Paints. And so what you do is, they're just like a little, it's like a little deodorant. Ooh, it just leaked all over me. It's like a little deodorant, but it's just like soap inside. They're natural, so it's not gonna like harm them or anything like that. They have like a colored soap so that they can draw all over each other or themselves or whatever. So usually we'll put it on their tummies, on their arms, and then it comes out as a color as if they're painting themselves. So that kind of makes it fun because then they think that it's like they're doing some painting in the bath. It's super duper fun. It kind of makes it a game in there. They kind of want to hang out a little bit longer. So those are a really good idea. Another thing that we just got for Lily's birthday is these little bath paints, and it comes with a brush, like an actual little paint brush, and it's just red and blue, and again, they're just soap paints. These ones are a little bit messier. They're really, really dark, so they do get like little lumps of like color in your bath, like at the bottom, but they come right out. They don't stain your bath. Like your bath is not going to get ruined, but you can paint like on your bathtub or on your tile, and then they wipe right off. So what we do is let them paint, and then we let them wipe it all off too, and then paint again or whatever. So it kind of does keep it fun. It's still like they feel like they're being like naughty because they get to paint all over the place, but it's not going to ruin anything. So this is a really fun idea as well. Okay, the next thing, which is kind of like a challenging little game for them, is this. And we've had this ever since Phoenix was a baby, and he absolutely loves it, and Lily does too. It's a little fishing hook and then these little fishies, and then they have to get the little fishies and they go fishing. So it's quite good actually, because it's quite a difficult little game for little kids to do. So it really gets them like to concentrate and to figure out like how to use, you know, their little hands, and like just to like really pay attention of getting the little fishies. And then it is a super duper accomplishment when they do get it, because it is quite hard. And then they're like, oh, I got the fishy. So that's a really fun little game for them. I think we just got these at Walmart or Target. You could probably find them anywhere. And then these we just got for Lily for her birthday. If you get one of their favorite cartoon characters for the bath time, you can't go wrong there. These are just little squirty toys, and we have a couple of squirty toys in the bath already that they like to do. They like to squirt each other. It's super fun. But these are Peppa Pig. I found these at Toys R Us, and you've got Peppa with her little armbands on, and then George with his little floaty, and then Dinosaur. So these are really fun. They're little squirty. You can squirt them at each other, and then it just makes your little, it's just like friendly in the bath. It's like, hey, my friends are in there. I'm gonna jump in too. Okay, and then last but not least is probably the best part of bath time. So now if you want to be extra nice, which occasionally we do this, we don't do it every single time because sometimes I do forget, throw their towel in the dryer right when you first start the bath. So this would work if you have a bathroom and a laundry room that's close together, because then you can quickly just pull it out of the dryer if you're giving kids bath time by yourself. Obviously you don't want to be like having them, like right now we're giving them baths in our bath, and then our laundry room is all the way opposite. So luckily I can be like, babe, go grab them. But if it's just you giving your bath time, maybe your husband works late and he's not home to give bath time, or maybe your husband's just not into it, or maybe you're a single mom, you know, whatever your situation is. If you're far, far away and you got a little one in the bath, you don't want to go running to the dryer, just because you never know. I mean, kids can slip in the bathtub like that, which you guys all know if you have kids. But if you do have a washer and dryer that's close to your bath, then it's a really nice idea to just kind of like warm them up, because it's so toasty and it's cozy and it's like, oh, you just want to get into your warm towel. But anyway, the towels that we have, these were actually a gift that we got so long ago when we first had Phoenix from one of Jay's co-workers, and her daughter makes these. So you basically just get like a normal sized like whatever bath towel, and then you get a hand towel and you sew them on so that it makes a little hood. And then what you do is when they get out, you just put their little hood on and then wrap it all around them and get it so that's a good sized bath towel. And then it's like this super duper, they're like completely covered up. They've got their little hood. It makes it really easy to dry their hair. And it's just the most awesome towel ever. So that's a really great idea if you can either make one yourself if you're talented. I'm not talented with the sewing machine. I don't even know how to sew except for like sewing on a button. But if you are talented, really great idea is to make these and use a big towel, because then they're all covered and snugly. So yeah, a good fun towel always makes bath time better, because nothing worse than getting out of bath, especially in the winter. It's really cold here. You don't want to get out of the bath and then like they're freezing and they're like, I don't want to take a bath because it's cold and miserable. So those are my tips. I hope they've helped. Sometimes I feel like these videos, it's kind of like, I hope that it's not like that's obvious, but I hope that they are helpful. I mean, sometimes it's fun just to see what other moms do for just things that are just so simple that you wouldn't even think about. But it's like sometimes it's nice to hear other people's ideas just in case you didn't think of that yourself. So I hope that I've at least been a little bit helpful for this video. Let me know what you would like to see next on this channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!